Hello, friends. It's time for another story. But this time I thought we'll get rid of the normal silliness and joking that so many of you know me for. And instead, we'll read a very serious story by a very serious writer. It is a short work. It is titled Of Jets, Sharks, and Cows, and is written by Anthony Lee Liff. I'm not really sure. Anyway, here it is. I don't know exactly how you pronounce that. I thought the best thing to do was tell you a little bit about myself. You know, kind of an introduction to Anthony. My early life isn't that interesting, just the normal stuff. When things changed was when I moved. When I moved to a small town of Paw Paw, Michigan. That's when everything changed. That's when the cows came. I remember that day so clearly. If I sit quietly and think about it, I can almost go back to it. Forget almost. I can go back to it. It's late November. Winter is already making its presence felt a full month before its time. I'm at the bus stop waiting to start my day, yet still trying to fully emerge from the grogginess of sleep. Since it's only a few minutes after 6 in the morning, the sun has yet to rise, and the street lamp casts an eerie glow around me. Rumble moo, rumble moo. I swore the earth had just shaken with the faint sound of cows. All right, Anthony, pull it together. You've got a physics test today, and this is no time to be in a dream world. Rumble moo, rumble moo. Am I losing it? There's no way I'm experiencing an earthquake in southwest Michigan. Is there? What's that in the distance? Holy cream, spinach, and carrots? This can't be good. An endless, writhing mass is approaching over the horizon. It dips and rises with the lay of the land. But there's more. It moves freely, independently. It isn't one thing, but many moving together. It is closer, closer, very close. Now I see for sure that it isn't an it at all. It is a them. Moving me with the speed of a high-performance race car is a herd of cows. Spit flying, hooves churning, teeth gnashing, eyes ablaze with a rage from deep inside. I turn and run. My feet carry me up the street faster than they've ever before. I run through yards with little regard, knowing that whatever damage I do will be nothing compared to the monsters that follow me. Suddenly, I find myself in a clearing. I've run without plan or thought, and come to now find myself in the worst spot possible. A wide open field with nowhere to hide. No cars or houses to use for protection. Rumble moo, rumble moo. Louder this time. Closer. My heart is pounding with fear and exhaustion. My throat is dry and my palms clammy. This is it. This is how I go to whatever lies beyond. The cows emerge into the same clearing, bursting forth as it's shot from a cannon. In an instant, they slow and then stop. For an eternity, it is quiet. Only the sound of their breathing and the beating of my heart are audible. Slowly, one cow steps forward. She's a mighty beast, and the hunger in her eyes is evident. As she moves towards me, her head is low to the ground. Now she will charge. I'm powerless to escape. There is nothing for me to do now, save wait for the end. Her head rises. She breathes deeply. A pause. I feel pretty, she sings. Oh, so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity any cow who isn't me tonight. As she sings, the other cows rise on their hind legs and begin twirling and dancing. Some even leap as if in ballet. I feel charming, oh so charming. As she continues to sing, I slowly realize my fear is gone. My heart still beats like a jackhammer. However, it no longer beats with fear for my life, but with joy. Her singing lifts me to a place I never knew existed. There's nothing else in my world now, only me, the cows, and the beauty of song. When she finishes the song, the cows all go back to 4 legs and stand there. Only moments ago, I was in the middle of a performance by brilliant dancers and amazing songstress. But now I stand alone in a field of grazing bovine. The cow who had just been singing, I remember her as Maria, lifts her head as if to tell me something. She farts and returns to grazing. You see, there's a world out there that we walk through every day. Our eyes are blind to it, our ears deaf. However, when we remove ourselves from the grind and the routine and truly look around us, sometimes what we see is more powerful than anything we could imagine. And that's what I learned that day. That is what I hope to one day teach my children, as a wonderful cow taught me oh so long ago. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.